Hi! I've had my Nexus 7 since Christmas, so I've had plenty of time to get to grips with it. I'm really impressed with it and I've used it practically every day. As you guys know, I'm a big Apple fangirl. I have my iPhone, I have my MacBook, but I wanted something a bit different than iOS, so I decided to go with an Android instead. Because of the size of the Nexus 7, its main competitors are the Kindle Fire and the iPad mini. I decided I wanted to go with the Nexus because it was a little less restricting than all the others. So let's go on to the review. The size of the screen is 7 inches, so that's a good size comparison for you. I chose a smaller tablet for a few reasons. Firstly, the price is lower than the others, obviously because of the screen size, and secondly, portability. Tablets are obviously made to be portable, but the smaller the easier, I guess. I'd never had the thought that I wanted the screen to be any bigger. I do all sorts on this, including watching TV shows, and I'm perfectly happy with the screen size. One of the things I do really like is that I'm able to type using my thumbs as if it's a giant horizontal phone. The battery life on this guy is 10 hours, which is pretty good considering I'm used to the really awful iPhone battery. And it's super light. It's 340 grams, which is good because there's enough there to make sure it doesn't feel cheap, and in my opinion it looks and feels more expensive than it actually is. There is a 1.2 megapixel camera on the front for things like Skyping and Google Hangouts. The quality of this camera is lower than its competitors of the same size, but I think it's fine for Skyping and Google Hangouts. I don't use it very often, so it doesn't bother me, but it's good enough to have video calls with. It uses the Google Play Store, which is formerly known as the Android Marketplace. It's pretty good. Everything syncs up automatically. As you can imagine, it probably doesn't have as many apps as the App Store, but I've never gone on here hunting for an app and not been able to find it, so that isn't a problem either. So I use my tablet for two main reasons. I watch a lot of films and TV shows on public transport, and it also helps me disability-wise at university. It makes things easier in terms of carrying textbooks. The more popular ones have ebook versions, which I can just read off this guy, and also I can have the PowerPoint of the lecture on my own individual screen, so I don't have to rush and keep up with everyone else. It makes things so much less stressful. So if you're dyslexic and you're in further education, I'd recommend one of these. There's just a few disadvantages. It doesn't have a rear-facing camera. I don't find that a problem, but some people might. There's some buttons on the side, so you've got the power and the volume here. Sometimes I accidentally hit them when I'm rotating the tablet, but again, that isn't a big problem at all. It's just a little clumsy thing of mine. As you can expect, as this tablet isn't an iPad, the choice of cases isn't huge, but I still found a nice purple leather one on eBay, which is 360 degrees, and it can stand up as well. Pretty happy with that. There's different colours and different styles. It's just not excessive like anything is for Apple products. So that's my review. Honestly, I love this thing. I really do. It's super great and really helpful for university. I'm really happy with it. Just the battery could be a little longer and the buttons could be a little less fussy. This is my first tablet. I mean, 6 months ago, I didn't see the point in the middle. I had a laptop and a smartphone. I didn't think I needed an in-between. And to be honest, I don't need this. It just makes things easier. So do you have a tablet? And if so, which one? Or are you like how I was a few months ago and didn't really see the point in them? Let me know in the comments. Let's get some discussion going as always. I've been Zoe vlogging for giffgaff. Until next time.